Joy, 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 joy.
Joy.
Well, reason I'm still up here, because I got the first leg of this message. Whew.
Go ahead, Wanda.
I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, male, female, sentient, all of you. We honor all mothers. As was stated in the poem, you got a plant, and you pouring love into that plant. Hey, Ma, Happy Mother's Day. Joy, 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 joy. Well, mothers, the nurturers of the planet. My thought today, I'm trying to catch my breath, as you can see. I know I was first. But thought came to me. Who's going to fix it? Who's going to clean up this mess? When we're coming up as children, we run around the house. As babies, we tear up our little diapers. We don't worry about it because Mama going to fix it. Mama going to clean up this mess. We learn how to walk, and we go around the house pulling things down and just creating a mess. We don't worry about it because Mama going to fix it. She going to clean up this mess. We get older, learn how to talk and communicate, and grow a little older, get friends, and get in trouble. And we don't worry about it because Mama going to fix it. She going to clean up this mess. Sometime we cross 30, Reverend Temple, and we get in trouble, end up in jail, or can't pay your rent, or something. But we don't worry about it, really, because Mama going to fix it. She going to clean up this mess. Well, here we are, America. Here we are, world. Who's going to fix it? Who's going to clean up this mess? Well, Isaiah 45:5 says, talks about God saying, I am light and darkness. I am peace and war. I am calamity and I am calm. I create the light and the dark. I create good. I create evil. So Mother, when she looks at her little creations, she says, okay, enough is enough. I'm not cleaning up this mess anymore. Because if I do, they will not learn how to be accountable or to clean up after themselves. So she steps back and hand you a broom, hand you a mop, say, oh, you made a spill. Go over there and get that towel and clean that up. What? Yeah. This is what happens when you make a mess. You go and get something and clean it up. Now you're accountable. You're growing. You're becoming responsible. Mother realizes that she, Mother God, has created these little children. But a part of her God self inside the children. Now she has to help them to realize that what she has taught them has to be used. It has to be used because I created this light and I created this darkness. I created these little rug rats. Now I have to teach them to be accountable. I have to step back and let them realize the mess that they have created and let them figure out how to clean it up. Because if I keep coming to bail you out of jail, you're going to keep going. So I'm going to have to let you stay in there so you can understand that your actions has created a catalyst for you to keep visiting that little 6x6 square. So if Isaiah says, I create light and darkness, good and evil, peace and war, this is God speaking. These are the attributes of God. Now my question to you is, where is God? So I create light and darkness. I create peace and war. I create calamity and I, God, whether it be mother or father, I, God, have created these things. So we have a habit of saying, God gonna fix it. Get to work. That's what we say in old church. Oh, God's gonna fix it. Hey, God gonna fix it. God done stepped back and said, you did that. I'm going to see how you going to clean it up. Huh? Who's going to clean up this mess? Who's going to clean up this mess, America? Who's going to clean up this mess, world? We can't step back and say, God going to do it. Because this God did it. This God did it. And this God has to fix it. We created the mess. Mother God is stepping back and said, you got to be accountable. You got to be responsible. Mother Earth, since we sat down, she has taken care of herself. Huh? Yeah, she closed the ozone. The water is clear. My God, who knew that would happen? So she cleaned up herself. We have to clean up our mess. This coronavirus, these 5G towers, that's our mess. We got to clean it up. Mother is putting on her hat, going to a Mother's Day dinner, and letting us be responsible for cleaning up our own mess.
That was Reverend Wanda Nero-Butler. Whew. So today, we're honoring mothers today. And you are amazing, all mothers. Rebecca Mooney told us all about all the different types of mothers. If you have ever nurtured a child, nurtured an animal, nurtured a plant, nurtured yourself, you are a mother. So celebrate today. This day set aside for all you mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, great-great-grandmothers. Yes, we are. So breathe that in. Say it. I'm amazing. Breathe it in. Accept it. I am amazing. Breathe it in and feel it. I am amazing. As author Jill Churchill once said, there's no way to be a perfect mother, but there's a million ways to be a good one. And my mom may have not been a perfect mom, but she was the perfect mom for me. And of course, I know that because I made that decision. In my consciousness, I chose her for this journey through life. Didn't I? Well, we all come into this world in our own time for a reason, to accomplish something, to experience something, and mostly to grow, to grow into our consciousness. Our mothers are our first teachers. In this life, they are our first caretaker. They are our first love. They are the first person we get angry with and strike out at, rebel against. And yet, through it all, our mother loves us with unconditional love. They care for us. They endure spit up on their prettiest blouse just as they were headed out the door. They stay up with us all night when we're ill and say, "It's okay, Mama's right here." When we fell down, Mom came running. And then she paused because she was that great teacher and said, "Get up. You're okay. It's all right. Keep going." And there are mothers who birth babies and never hold them. And then there are mothers who take that baby, hold it, give it a home and nurture it, and both gave a mother's love. Divine love is the highest frequency of life, the highest vibration, unconditional divine love. A mother's love is about as close as you can get to that in this physical form. Unconditional love. We've all experienced it, even if maybe for the briefest of moments. That divine feminine love. It vibrates in our soul. It's right there in your heart center, where dwells the Christ consciousness that is within each and every one of us. That place where we know divine love. We know it. We feel it. When we connect to that frequency, we wake up. We awaken ourselves. We resurrect. As Reverend Dr. Temple has said, right now is the time of the greatest resurrection ever. There is a great awakening going on. Raise your vibration and wake up. Use this time of sacred time out to grow spiritually and to grow in consciousness. If you don't meditate, start meditating. If you don't know how, learn. Just do it. They call it a practice for a reason. Just be it. Connect to that that's right there in your heart center and expand your consciousness. Wake up. And as a mother of 2 men who were once teenage boys, I can tell you a thing about waking somebody up. Have you ever tried to wake up a teenage boy? You turn the lights on, go down the hall and come back down the hall, and then you go pull the covers off. Then you set the alarm clock across the room and set it up. Then you you go in the nursery box that's up in the attic and pull out that bright green Nickelodeon clock that when it goes off goes, nick, 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 Nickelodeon. Because it is so obnoxious, there is no way you can't get up. But it's just going off and I'm listening to it and going, how are they sleeping through that? They didn't wake up. They didn't wake up until they took responsibility for themselves, to wake themselves up. And as a mother, we teach them. We guide them. And sometimes we go doing it for them when we know we shouldn't. But we have to just let them do it, whether they're going to fall down or soar. But they woke up, my beautiful boys, pulled themselves up. Those hard to wake up teenage boys are now handsome men. Loving and kind men with such beautiful souls. This mother is blessed. And this grandmother is blessed with 2 beautiful, vibrant, full of life grandsons. I am so blessed. As you, me, and all of us find ourselves in this sacred time out that is unique in our lifetime, use it. Listen. Be aware. Be ready. It's time to wake up and raise your vibration. Connect with nature. Meditate. Show compassion. Practice kindness. Just do it. Know God, our Creator, on a soul level, on a personal level. There is one presence and one power. Immerse yourself in that Holy Spirit of life, love, and wisdom. Affirm, accept, acknowledge, and appreciate that intimacy that only you can experience in your heart of hearts. Raise your vibrations and find yourself a kinder person, a gentler person, a merciful person, a peaceful person, a humble person, a loving person, living in harmony and balance with the people in your life, the environment and all of nature, and even in harmony and balance with yourself. And then you're ready. Oh, yes, you are ready. You are ready. You're vibrating at that frequency of life, and then you will see yourself. See yourself like your mother does. Happy, happy day to celebrate mothers.
Run, right? I mean, this. Oh my gosh. Well, as the matriarch leader of this incredible community, I have tears in my eyes throughout the day today as I am surrounded by all these tremendous leaders that truly teach all of us how to dig deep and be into our experience of the most amazing life that we've ever had. Yes? So let's give a big love shout out to every person that you see here can take the energy of this campus and run with it. And that's what true matriarch leadership is all about, is creating people that you see rising above any of your possibilities. That's what a true nurturer does. They don't hold people back. They work on their self-esteem. They don't make people feel small so they can feel bigger. You understand what I'm saying? They create greatness and allow a space and continue to push. You continue to push, move forward, step on up, let's go. Because that's the natural way we are designed. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Hey, 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 oh, yeah. Hey, 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 oh. But here's the part. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. I think some of you could use some of that. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. So I am grateful to Mother Nature because I came from her. My mother got me here. Mother Nature, I am made of her. And I am grateful to the teachings of nature that have taught me the value of all life and of all sentient beings and the preciousness of that, and to honor life in all living things. And I am mindful, since I was so small, that every life I decide to take of whatever nature that is, whether it's an insect or a bug or whatever, before any action is taken, to me, I sit with first, that's a life, and life matters. Mother Nature taught me about the infinity of nature, of energy, and that I can ground and walk with a 4-year-old daughter, as young as I am now. I love saying, let's go take a walk. Let's go take a walk. Let's get out in nature. Let's breathe that in. Because nature does not depend upon how much sleep you had last night, what you're going through, any other condition going on out here. When you draw from the infinity of nature, you are on fire. You have the air you breathe. You have watered your blood. You are detoxing every moment of your life. You have all brand new cells. You are brand new, and you have all the energy that you can contain within your container. And anything else that you're practicing, you have been duped by somebody that has influenced you, that is working against the laws of nature rather than with them, you see. I am very grateful to my mother, Constance Shelby Jean Vermillion Hayes. I'm just glad I didn't have to write all that out in first grade. You know what I'm saying? My mother, who is still with me and lives right across the waterway from my home. My great mother, she exceeded teaching me what she was still embodying. And she taught me, Temple, you can do anything. You can do anything. Such a tremendous lesson. And through my life, I must say that I have found windows that I couldn't do something, or I didn't want to do something. But firsthand, my approach was, I can do it. I can do it. That believability is strong as an anchor for me, and it can be for you. As soon as you are approaching something in life, do not approach it with your nose. Not nose like that kind of nose, N-O-S. Do not approach it with your nose. Approach it with your yes. Yes, I can do this. Or more so, yes, I am willing to do this. And then from that, you get to be a proactive byproduct of your decisions and your choices, not your self-imposed victimhood. There's a huge difference from that lining is you say, I can do it. Sure, I'll take it on. And you learn from the doing of it, and it will develop you in the greatest ways. Always say, yes, I am willing to take this on. And then decide if it's yours to do or not. My mother also taught me what will be, will be. And no, I'm not going to do another song for you this morning. But que sera, sera. And what will be, will be. And what is right now, it's like Buddha said, what is best is best. Be with it. It is the path of resistance which always causes more unnecessary struggle and pain. Just be with it. Don't be in a hurry. Embrace the moment. I'm always fascinated at parents that want to rush their children, well, when they get out of college. And I'm like, they're 1.5. Okay? Do you know how long you get to be an adult and make a mortgage payment and decide about your IRA and all that stuff? Please, there's no need to rush any process of life because nature has this. Go with it. Flow with it. And allow yourself to immerse in it. I am so thrilled to get messages from people that say, during this quarantine, I've decided that I'm going to take a new path in my life. Wow, because they had enough time to do it. Finally, I want to thank Mother Myrtle. I want to thank the wonderful founder of the Unity Movement. I want to say, Myrtle, oh my gosh, how we love you. And I want to thank Myrtle for teaching me that I did not have to inherit anything. That I could choose what part of history in my family I wanted to tote with me in my luggage. Because Myrtle was willing to be a trailblazer of her time. And she learned from E.B. Weeks, I am a child of God. And therefore, I do not have to inherit disease or sickness or addiction or any of those isms or poverty or whatever it may be. I can, through the Spirit that lives and moves and has its being within me, I can choose where I put my intention, my attention, and my reality. A reality is your reality because you claim it. If it is your show that you want to air in front of the world, go for it. If it is not, you are the producer. God bless you on this amazing journey that we call life. Let's see some fire right here and right now. And so it is.